Hello guys, welcome to this new video of the F1 Challenge VB All Season mod. This is the third episode and we are going to race at the Indy 500. This race is quite peculiar because in the first 10 years of Formula 1 the USA Grand Prix was raced as the 500 miles of Indianapolis. This because it was necessary for the name convention of the World Championship, because there was not any race. There wasn't any race in outside of Europe in the first few years of Formula 1. This race was characterized only by the presence of the American drivers, and no one of the other drivers that competed in the Formula 1 championship raced at this race. So the names that achieved something in this particular 1950 Indy 500 are not very known for European drivers and spectators. The pole position was by Faulkner, and the race was won by Johnny Parsons. Second was Bill Holland, and third was Maury Rose. I came back to the original settings, and now I have 120% difficulty and 60% aggression and 80% damage, because finally this race was a bit more normal, let's say, compared to the Monegasque Grand Prix, and so this is very good. Finally a race, normal race, hopefully. And now I can, without further ado, we can see and watch a lap of the 1950 in the Indianapolis circuit. So this is the Indianapolis circuit. The circuit is very straightforward because we have the first turn, which is a fast left-hander, and we come to a short straight, the south short chute that goes into the turn 2, and which is another fast left-hander. Then we go down to back straight and into turn 3, down the north short chute, and we arrive into turn 4. And this is the last corner, and that's a lap around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So in qualifying I managed to set a 1.6.795, then 7.768, then a 0.763, and last but not least, my best time was 0.68. And now it's the starting grid, and John Smith starts on pole position as he scored 1.6.658. Second is Nino Farina, third Luigi Fagioli, fourth Reg Parnell, fifth is Alberto Ascari, and sixth is Peter Whitehead. Seventh, Prince Beer of Siam. Eighth is Louis Chiron with Maserati. Ninth is David Hampshire with another Maserati. Also everyone is very close on the Maserati, very close in their times. And 10th is Louis Rosier with the Talbot Lago. 11th is Yves Giraud Cabantu. 12th place for Raymond Sommer. 14th is Jeff Crossley with the Alta. 14th is our teammate Bob Gerrard. 15th place for the other Alta of Joe Kelly. 16th place is the Simca Gordini of Robert Manzon. 17th is Eugène Chabot, and 18th is Philippe Tancelin. 19th is Felice Bonetto in the Maserati. 20th Teodoro Serafini. 21st Henry Shell the Cooper, and Juan Manuel Fangio was disqualified as well. I don't know, it was one of the fastest, but is starting 22nd place, like what happened with Henry Shell at the Monaco Grand Prix. Oh, and now we are at the starting of the race in the famous in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and and now we go. And it's a good start by the Alfa Romeo. Overtakes us also Luigi Fagioli and Nino Farina. And now we are approaching turn 1, and also Greg Parnell managed to overtake us with the most the better car, the Alfa Romeo, with the better acceleration, and he manages to overtake us. We are in P4, so we dropped a few places, unfortunately, but we have a lot of time, and we are very fast in this circuit, so hopefully we will overtake them. This is a replay from a Ferrari of Peter Whitehead, I think this is, and we can see our bad start and how the Alfa Romeos are going so fast, and overtakes our ERA quite easily. We are at the end of the first lap, and we are approaching Greg Parnell, and you can see that we are closing very fast on him, and we are about to try a move on him, and we try to switch back, and we succeed, and we overtake Greg Parnell. Then we are going to catch also Luigi Fagioli for the second place at the turn 3 in the second lap, and here we come. We are close to Luigi Fagioli. We are taking his slipstream, and we try a move on the inside of the last turn, and we manage to pass him, and we are in P2 now. Then we are closing in to Nino Farina for the race lead. Our speed difference is not very much, but we are very close to him now. We are trying to overtake him at the end of turn 1, and we managed to do that. Yes, we are in P1 now, finally. This race, for the moment, not many retirements, hopefully, but this is one important retirement, because this is Juan Manuel Fangio, and he crashes in the wall with the Maserati, and is out of the race. This is important for the championship. We are at the end of lap 7, and we have already a big gap from Greg Parnell, which is 13 seconds, and it's incredible, to be honest, because I didn't expect at the start of this weekend to be so fast compared to the Alfa Romeo. In lap 13 we are approaching some back markers, and we are struggling a bit to lap them, and we got our tires also into the grass to lap them, which was quite dangerous. And also here there's our teammate and a Ferrari, and we lap them also. Here is quite difficult, and it's pretty dangerous. And this is the lap 32, and we are lapping the Alfa Romeos, and they were stuck behind Maserati, I think it was. And so now we are closing also to Luigi Fagioli, and we are going to lap him at the lap number 33. Here we come in turn 2, trying to lap him. He squeezes us a bit, but we lap him without too much difficulty. And so we are closing to the end of the race. This is the last lap, the last corner, and incredible enough, we are about to win our first ever race in Formula 1. And it's pretty incredible that we managed to do that also only at the third race of the season, and with a car which is not very good, but we crossed the line, and we are going to a victory lap through the Indy 500, through the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is the replay of us crossing the line, and we can see our joy, kind of. And now we are arriving into the pits, and we are going to enjoy a bit of a milk, drink a bit of milk, yes. And this is the race results. Race results with John Smith in the first place, and the second is Luigi Fagioli, third Reg Parnell, fourth Nino Farina with 3 Alfa Romeos, fifth is the Prince Beer of Siam, the Thai driver, which is also the first ever Asian to get some points in Formula 1. And the fastest lap was scored by Felice Bonetto in the Maserati, and he got 1 point. Also was finished also the Simca Gordini and the Cooper for the first time he finished the race. This is the driver championship, and John Smith and Luigi Fagioli are first, but with 13 points. But John Smith has a best result of 6 compared to the retirement of Luigi Fagioli, so he is in the lead. Manuel Fangio is third, I would say, and then everyone else is behind. And Felice Bonetto scored his first points, and also Prince Bira. This is the Constructors Championship, and the Alfa Romeo is also leading this one, but we are closing in with the RA, 22 points for the Alfa Romeo and 14th for the RA. The Ferrari is third, Maserati, with thanks to some points gained by Prince Bira, are equal to Ferrari now with 4 points, and Talbolago is at 2 points, and the Alta remains the only team to have not finished the race already. This concludes our race at the Indianapolis 500, and we managed to win. That's pretty incredible. And the next race will be at the famous, not so famous, I would say, the Bremgarten circuit in Switzerland near Bern, which is a very, very beautiful track. It's one of my favorite tracks of the 50s, I would say. And yeah, we have a bit of very good races, because we are going also to go at Spa-Francorchamps, and the French Grand Prix and the Italian Grand Prix are also beautiful tracks. So yeah, and hope you enjoyed this episode. This is the third episode of the 1950 season F1 Challenge VB or season mod, and hopefully we will see you next time at the Swiss Grand Prix. And that's it for today. And so have a good day, and bye.